What's up, guys, and welcome back to Off the Shelves. I'm sorry, it's probably been, what, 1 or 2 months since I've done one of these. Honestly, this is all the Blu-rays that I've bought since October, so I moved. Hasn't been a whole lot released. Of course, we had Christmas coming up, so I haven't really had enough to even do a video, so I figured now, while I have a nice little stack, I'll go ahead and do it, start the year off right. So if this is the first time watching this, guys, this is my Blu-ray haul update video. I'm going to tell you what I got over the past, well, it'll be a couple of months now, but usually I do it every single month, and give you my quick little mini reviews on them if I got a chance to watch them. So, this month, starting it off with Arnold, we got Total Recall. Finally came to 4K. This is one of my favorite Arnold movies, one of my favorite action movies, and had to get it in 4K. There's always a lot of really great special effects in these types of movies. I'm curious how they have been updated in 4K. Have not had a chance to watch it yet. As you can see, it's still packaged up. But as a movie, this is absolutely a go out and get it. As a movie, this is absolutely a go out and buy it. So if you have not seen this, check this one out. I actually like the remake too with Colin Farrell, but this one's definitely the superior movie, the more edgy movie. So yeah, definitely check this one out and get it on 4K. Pretty awesome little cover too. Speaking of awesome movies that finally came to 4K, Blade. I'm curious why we haven't gotten the trilogy, or at least Blade 2 with this one, but nonetheless, I love the first film, had to get it. One of my favorite action horror movies, and yeah, Blade's just a badass. I'm very curious how they're going to reboot this with Mahershala Ali. Wesley Snipes is this character to me, and I don't know how the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to do vampires, but we'll see. But this original movie is awesome. This is one of those movies that doesn't really get the credit it deserves for kind of kickstarting the comic book craze that we're in now. This was in that early 2000s era where you got X-Men and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and this, and we were like, holy shit, comic book movies can be good. And now we have it on 4K, so go out and buy it. Blade is the shit. Now we have The Irishman. Now, I do have a full review for this movie out on my channel. When it came out, I did not love this as much as everybody else. I found it a little bit too long, a little bit slow for my taste, but it's still a very good movie that I do want to watch again eventually. And I just wanted to get this Criterion Collection too because, yeah, that's pretty sexy. So the movie for me was, I would still say go out and buy it. It's on the lower end of that. I wasn't as enthusiastic about it as some people were. I'm definitely more of a Goodfellas person than an Irishman person, but it's a very good quality movie. But strap in because it is long. So check that out. El Camino. So we've got El Camino now. I believe this is just a regular Blu-ray. I don't think they had a 4K for it. And it doesn't even have a label on the end. That's going to be weird to put on my shelf. I didn't even notice that till right now. Interesting. So yeah, this is the Breaking Bad movie that came out last year on Netflix, starring Aaron Paul, telling kind of like a epilogue of what happened to Jesse after the events of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, as some of you guys know, is my favorite show of all time by a landslide. I'm obsessed with it. I thought this movie was awesome. It was great. I did not know that I wanted more Breaking Bad. It ended so perfectly. I was like, that's it, don't touch it. And then they're like, well, we got a movie coming out. And I'm like, yes, of course you do, and I'm gonna watch it. I thought this was great. Have not rewatched it since I reviewed it, but I'm sure it's going to be just as good as it was when I first watched it. Wanted to have it at home, so there you go. Go out and buy that one, especially if you're a Breaking Bad fan, but don't watch it if you haven't watched the show. Don't be that person. One of my favorite classic comedies of all time, Twins, finally got a Shout Select release, so I had to get this one. This is one of my favorite comedies. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito that are like genetically formed twins that are separated their entire life and then find each other in their 30s or 40s. And this is just a hilarious movie. This is just a hilarious movie. It is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy, and I have quite a few of his comedies that I love that are in my top Arnold films. This one's the best one to me. Just the physical comedy of these two people being twins, the chemistry between them, the story. It's just a great movie. So if you've not seen this, it's an instant classic comedy to me. It's one of the best, so definitely check this out. Go out and buy it. Damn, we got a good list of movies this month. I don't think I have any that I'm going to bitch about. Talk about classic comedies. The Golden Child. This is an unpopular opinion, but this is my favorite Eddie Murphy movie. It always has been. This is the one that I watched the most as a kid. It's the one that I quote the most, the one that makes me laugh the most. A lot of people pick one of the Beverly Hills Cop movies, or 48 Hours, or Nutty Professor, or Coming to America. this one has always been my favorite. So it finally got a Blu-ray release. Interestingly enough too, I ordered this at like Saturday at like 10 p.m. and it showed up on my doorstep the next afternoon. So I don't know if somebody down the street works for Amazon and just had it at their house, but this got here quick. And yes, if you love Eddie Murphy and you've not seen this one, it kind of blends like fantasy and sci-fi with action and comedy. It's a bit of a genre bender, but it is absolutely hilarious. My sweet dear brother Noomsy. So yes, check out Golden Child. It's my favorite Murphy movie, and it should be yours too. Go out and buy it. Now we're on to the two that I can't tell you jack shit about because I haven't watched it yet. I bought this with the intention of reviewing it as like a surprise in December, but then I had water damage in my studio and all of my December plans got that. So I did not get a chance to, but I will hold on to this and probably do a review next December, which I know sounds like a long time away, but it'll be here before we know it. That is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. This is infamous for being one of, if not one of, like the worst movie ever made. Garbage Day! And yeah, for some reason I was just sitting and I was like, you know what, that would be fun to do in December, but life got in the way. So I got this, I have not watched it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it anytime soon or just put it on the shelf until next year. But yeah, I don't know why I spent money on this. This is my life now. And the final movie, which I have heard very good things, but I have not had a chance to watch it yet, and that is Possessor. This is by the son of David Cronenberg, and that is Brandon Cronenberg. So I honestly have no idea what the story of this is. I know it's going to be sci-fi and some body horror because that's what Cronenberg was famous for. The cover enough kind of tells me what I'm in for, so I was sold off the name and the cover. I've heard very good things in the horror community, so I am looking forward to checking this out. Just have not been in the right headspace to put this on, and hopefully I'll rectify that soon. If it's good enough, I'll do a review. If you don't see a review, then obviously I wasn't as impressed as everybody else. But yeah, that is it, everybody. That is this month's Off the Shelves. These are all the Blu-rays that I've gotten over the past couple of months. It has slowed down dramatically with what is going on in the world right now. It's just keeping movies from getting released. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one. I don't know if it's going to be in February if I don't have anything to talk about, but then I don't have anything to talk about. But whenever the next video is, I will see you there. Please like and share this video. If this is your first time finding me, interesting pick to discover my channel with, but I have a lot more reviews, rankings, top 10s, a lot of things that you guys will probably enjoy as much, if not more, than this video. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and remember, opinions are like assholes, but that doesn't mean that you have to be.